You can still buy a home in Calgary for under 250,000. I know that might sound impossible right now. I know you have seen the headlines about housing prices. I know some of you have been told that home ownership is out of reach, but the data from first quarter of 2026 tells a different story. And today I'm going to show you exactly where Calgary's most affordable communities are, what you actually get for the money, and what you need to know before you write an offer. I'm Conrad Aglah, a Calgary realtor and a mortgage broker, been in the Calgary real estate market for over 18 years. I came to this country as an immigrant. I've helped hundreds of newcomers and first-time buyers find their footing in the Calgary market. So this video is specifically for you if you're wondering if you can afford a home in Calgary. Let me walk you through the data from the first quarter of 2026, January, February, and March. These are real median sold prices from communities right here in Calgary. In January 2026, the five most affordable communities were Bankview at 237,000, Haysborough at 242,000, Dover at 254,000, Lincoln Park at 259,000, and Beltline at 291,000. In February, Sunalta led the list at 215,000. Bankview came in at 260,000, Lincoln Park at 278,000, Crescent Heights at 293,000, and Downtown East Village at 310,000. In March, Sunalta again at 238,000, Windsor Park at 242,000, Sunnyside at 260,000, Skyview Ranch at 277,000, and Beltline at 304,000. Let me say those numbers one more time because Sonata show up at 215,000 in February. That's a real home, well, a real condo unit in the city of Calgary sold for 215,000 in 2026. That's remarkable. Now, here is the critical context you need before you get excited and start making offers. Understanding why these areas are affordable is just as important as knowing the price. Reason number one, property type. Almost every affordable community on this list is affordable because the homes being sold are apartment-style condominiums and townhomes, not detached houses. Detached homes in Calgary have a benchmark price of approximately 741,000. Apartment condominiums around 330,000. The gap is enormous, and in communities like Sunalta, Bankview, the Beltline, and Lincoln Park, the housing stock is almost exclusively apartments and older attached units. What does this mean for you as a buyer? It means that low price tag comes with monthly condo fees. Condo fees can range from 300 to 700 a month or more depending on the building. As a mortgage broker as well, I will always factor condo fees into your qualification, and I strongly encourage every buyer to do the same before falling in love with a price point. Reason number two, age of the housing stock. In communities like Dover and Haysborough, the affordability reflects older builds, bungalows from 1960s and 70s that may need significant updates. Lower purchase price, potential renovation costs. Reason number three, the condo market correction. Apartment condominium prices in Calgary dropped nearly 3% in first quarter of 2026 alone and over 9% year over year. That's a meaningful price slide for a buyer with patience and a long-term horizon. This is a buy window, but you must go in with your eyes wide open. Let me paint a picture of few of these communities because numbers alone do not tell the full story. Sunalta is an inner city southwest, walkable close to the Bow River pathways, quick to LRT access and to downtown. Predominantly older apartment buildings, a great community for a single professional or couple who wants urban convenience without a downtown price tag. At 215,000 to 238,000, this is one of the most compelling entry points in Calgary for a newcomer or a first-time buyer. The Beltline is urban, dense, vibrant. The Beltline is Calgary's most walkable neighborhood. Restaurants, coffee shops, parks, nightlife, it's all within walking distance. The median price in the first quarter ranged from 291 to 304. The trade-off, condo fees, older buildings, and a denser lifestyle. For someone coming from a city, Toronto, Vancouver, or internationally, the Beltline will feel familiar. Bankview, small, charming Southwest Bankview sits on a ridge overlooking downtown with beautiful views. It has a real neighborhood feel, independent coffee shops, community gardens, walkability to Mother Loop. At 237 to 260 is one of Calgary's hidden gems. Now let's look at Skyview Ranch. This one is different from the others, located in the northeast. Skyview Ranch is a newer community, not older stock. The affordability here reflects a suburban location with less established infrastructure than the inner city, but it's rapidly developing. It has a diverse multicultural community, and at 277,000, it offers significant value for newer build condo. Windsor Park, we saw Windsor Park show up in both the affordable and the fastest selling list in March 2026 with a median price of 241. When a community is both affordable and selling quickly, that's a signal. It means buyers see value and are acting on it. Windsor Park for first-time buyer deserves serious consideration. Well, let me put on my mortgage broker hat for a moment, uh, because knowing the neighborhood is only half the equation. For a home price at 238,000, the median in Sunalta in March 2026, if you put 5% down, your down payment is approximately 11,000. At today's rate, your mortgage payment could be approximately 1,200 to 1,300 a month, depending on your amortization and rate. Now add condo fees, let's say 450 a month, property tax roughly 150 a month on a property at that price. You're now looking at total housing cost of approximately 1,800 to 1,900, 2,000 there more per month for a 237,000 condo in Sonata. Compare that to renting a one bedroom in Calgary, which currently averages between 1,700 and 2,100 per month. So the math starts to work in favor of buying, especially when you factor in equity building over time. The challenge is qualification. To qualify for that mortgage, you need to pass the mortgage stress test at approximately 2% higher than your contract rate. That's where I come in. I have access to multiple lenders. I can help you find a path to qualification that you might not find walking into one bank. We can discuss more of that later. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. Affordable entry points in Calgary home ownership still exist. They look different from what you might imagine. They are not brand new houses in brand new communities. They are inner city condos with character, established neighborhoods with value, and communities that are building something real. If you're a newcomer to Calgary or a first-time buyer who has been sitting on the sideline because you think you cannot afford to buy, I want to talk to you. Book a free call with me using the link below. I will look at your specific numbers, your qualification potential, and the exact communities that make the most sense for your lifestyle. I'm Conrad Aglah. We make dreams come true and nightmares disappear. Let's get you into a home. Before you leave, if you find this video very helpful, please like and subscribe and share. And I will see you in the next video.